I'm celebrating today in this video is Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and I want to wish you a Happy New Year. Something I'd like to talk about when it comes to Christmas and Hanukkah and any holiday that is being celebrated, I don't care even if it's Cinco de Mayo or what, when someone wishes you a happy holiday, whether it is Christmas or it's Hanukkah or whatnot, what they are saying is, I celebrate that. Like myself, whether I was a Christian or a Jew, they're not telling you how to worship. And being that the world has become so sensitive on, well, I don't worship this. Listen to the words that's being said. What the words are being said is Merry Christmas, which means I celebrate that holiday. I celebrate that season. I celebrate that time of year. On that holiday, which I deem as holy to me, I will be thinking of you and I will be hoping that you are celebrating whatever it is that you celebrate. But I will be thinking of you on this holy holiday. That is a beautiful, wonderful, loving, compassionate thing. And it has nothing to do with I celebrate Christmas or I celebrate Hanukkah or I celebrate anything. And it's you need to start worshiping this way. If you're offended by someone wishing you this, then honestly, you shouldn't be communicating with people. If someone's going to wish you a good day, they're not telling you what day that to be having. They're not forcing their intentions upon you. What they are wishing you is a blessing. And that's the way it needs to be taken and needs to be understood. But what I'm saying on Christmas is, when I wish someone Merry Christmas, what I'm saying is, on the day that I worship to be probably the most holiest day of my life, where I believe that the true essence of God in creation has come to save my soul and the whole soul of the universe, that on that day, I am celebrating it and I am wishing you only the best of that day, no matter who and what you worship. I celebrate this. And it's a blessing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a loving thing. Things that are said with love and compassion and reaching out to one another should not be limited, should not be manipulated, and should not be perverted. If someone can send you a blessing and you can be offended, then seriously, you need to rethink your life and what's the meaning of your life and what you truly value and what you truly believe to be the essence of what humanity is truly about. It is truly not about me telling you what God to worship, me telling you how to believe, me telling you about your faith. It's a beautiful thing. It's a loving thing. It's a caring thing. It's a compassion thing. When you sneeze and someone says bless you, do you get offended because they say bless you? Now there's going to be many of us that are going to be still feeling hopeless and helpless and enraged when someone sends a blessing. And I completely understand that and I completely respect that. But what a person should do if they feel hopeless and helpless and confused or enraged or feel segregated is to take a moment and realize what's actually being said here and wondering why they have these feelings and why they have these emotions when someone sends them a blessing. I mean, as negative as the world is coming, we need more blessings. We need people wishing us, wish me happy Hanukkah. I think it's a magnificent thing. Wish me happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm not from Mexico. I celebrate that holiday. I can't think of very many holidays I don't like celebrating. But look at why you have these feelings and why you have these interpretations and why you have that negative energy and you feel out of control or you feel on basically, yes, out of control for the way that you feel. Take a moment and reflect on that and try to come up with an answer. And if you can't find an answer, you need to actually probably talk to somebody to find out where these negative energies are coming from. While we're at it, why don't we talk about New Year's now? Something I love about New Year's is everybody starts with a new beginning, new goals, new expectations. Make sure they're practical, make sure they're realistic so that later you don't end up hating yourself for these expectations not coming through or make them too grand to where they're too superficial to the point where you can't achieve them naturally. And other than that, I would like for everybody to set goals. Everybody should have goals every day, not just once a year. And also, I have a request, I think, for the world to know. And I think going with the Christmas spirit that we have been talking about here, I would like to see people actually start trying to come together instead of separating. I love police officers. Um, I do believe blue lives matter. I obviously have a lot of black friends. We all do. And I believe black lives matter. But instead of separating it, why don't we come together? Why don't we try to, if we're going to go to war, if we're going to dispute something, why don't we end suffering? In people feeling bad about themselves. Become positive role models in which others are inspired to be more like us, to take more control of our lives, to become the person that we really always have wanted to be. You feel that way indirectly, or you did at one time. I do, and I still do, and I'm working to be better. And you know what? I fail all the time. So, yes, I have expectations and I fail, and I try to make sure I come to it. My New Year resolution is I hope you become a better person, physically, mentally, spiritually, dealing with other people, and dealing with your security so that you have a secure place to live and a secure life. Other than that, I would like for you to make sure that you're happy and you're blessed and take care of all of your blessings and become the blessing. Other than that, if you are blessed, share your blessings with those that do not have blessings and become the inspiration that we all need to have and see in the world today. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you. God bless. And I will see you next Saturday at 10 a.m.